Engineer. Some love this tower and some hate it. Some think this tower is overpowered and some think it's trash. Now I personally think this tower is not bad, but I just dislike using it altogether. This tower to me is pretty much the most mid tower in TDS. With how much time you need to spend unlocking it, I don't think it's worth time and effort or money to actually get this tower. If you're an average casual TDS player looking to obtain this tower for free, you'd probably need around from 9 to 20 game hours to actually obtain it, depending on your method of getting gems. If you are taking more than 20 hours getting Engineer, what are you doing? So, why do I think that Engineer is not worth getting? In short, the tower is pretty much average. It's not good, it's not bad. In detail, it's overpriced. The amount of money you need to spend for Engineer is much higher than usual with like other towers. The Engineer sentries themselves don't detect stealth, flying or damage leads, so if you get Engineer for those type of enemies, you have to rely on Engineer's, base damage, which it kinda sucks. And that's especially true in hardcore, where you need like 4 level 2 Engineers to be able to get through wave 13 and 14, where Ace Pilot level 1 and 1 Pyromancer level 2 could pretty much do the same for much lower price. The placement limit of Engineer is also bad. You can only place 6 of them, which isn't a problem in early on or mid game, but it's very annoying in the late game, because the total DPS of Engineers, like all the Engineers, is much lower just because of that stupid placement limit. And I'm just gonna here say one thing good about Engineer, is the fact it has somewhat good cost efficiency when it comes to levels. It is, I will admit it, the cost efficiency is just good. There's no other way to say it. It is just good. But there's a huge problem with it. The sentries are the main DPS of Engineer, and those sentries cannot get boosted by Commander or DJ. And as you know, Commander and DJ are pretty much the best towers in the game right now, so not being boosted by them, that's a big problem. This makes this good cost efficiency pretty much be very mid. While Engineer has good cost efficiency on its own, it pretty much gets outclassed by any decent tower as long as Commander is present. And also the range of the maxed out sentry, which is 22, is pretty much nothing when you have DJ. Maxed out accelerator can have the range of 30 if you have DJ with you. The Engineer sentries has only a range of 22, and the difference between 30 and 22 range is very huge, and you will notice that in game. So yeah, the Engineer is pretty much a very average tower. It's not bad, but it's also not amazing either. Due to Engineer having generally bad range, being expensive, having placement limit of only 6, costing 4,500 gems to buy, this tower is just not worth the hassle. Especially because it's not even that good in the game either. If you have Ranger, if you have Pursuit, if you have Accelerator, you're pretty much good to beat any game mode. You do not need Engineer for anything specific. It's a very average tower. It's not worth the effort, trust me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya.